win in their previous game against Denver. Jeff, they did a lot of good things. What impressed you the most?
It was a tremendous win, and it was keyed because they got to the free throw line. Offensive basketball can be just as physical as defensive basketball. You've got to be willing to attack the rim and take the body blows that come with it. And because they were willing to play physical, aggressive offense, they got to the line and they got the win.
The assist from number 2, Eric Bledsoe.
Ross known as a slam dunk champion earlier in his career, but this guy is starting to become more of a basketball player.
He is. He's a high flyer, but he's using it at the right times to attack the rim. His three-point shot has improved. Listen, you don't want to be known as a dunker or just as a dunker in this league. When you're young, yeah, you love that, those Sports Center top 10 plays being on that. But what you really want to do is earn the respect of your peers in the league, and you do that by honing your entire game.
Nene converts on the inside. Phoenix is leading Toronto by a score of 8-6. Strong finish at the rim.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Number 2, Eric Bledsoe.
Lowry brings it across. Ross fires the wide open two. Can't connect.
You have to set a tone in the first half. No open looks. Everybody's got to know that this night is going to be hard.
Knight against DeRozan. Webb's looking for position in the paint. Can't convert on his first shot of the night. Plenty of time. That's a three-pointer. And Terrence Ross with a nice look from downtown. He scored 19 points in their previous game against the Denver Nuggets. To the basket, flips it up. The layup, no good.
Hey, that's good offense right there. But if they don't convert those easy shots, their lead will evaporate.
Not able to hit from downtown. Curls in. Phoenix is leading Toronto by a score of puts it down. What a play. And here's another look at that amazing dunk. Well worth the replay.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Oh, an authoritative dunk. One of the strengths of Lowry, Jeff, is a word that Clyde Frazier likes to use, the great Hall of Famer. Pugnacious. He has that attitude on the court.
That's a nice word by Clyde, and it's very descriptive of Kyle Lowry's whole approach to the game. He's not afraid of confrontation. He goes right to the rim, takes on and absorbs a great amount of contact, and then at the other end, he's not afraid to put his body in the fray for loose balls, for rebounds, taking charges. I really love his demeanor on the floor.
Throws down the dunk.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Number 10, DeMar DeRozan.
Down into the lane. Straight inside. Oh, what a great dunk. Phoenix is leading Toronto by a score of 16-13. Big year for the Raptors last year, Jeff. They make the playoffs. They lose a tough first-round series, but they've got some good young talent. Can they take the next step now?
Well, you think about it, Mike. I don't think many people know, unless you're heavily involved in the NBA, what a great basketball city Toronto is. I used to always love going there. Packed houses, vociferous fans that were really into the game. And I like what Dwayne Casey's team stands for. They play hard defense, they play unselfish offense, and they're doing it with a lot of young, hungry players.
Valanciunas, and here's the double. Misses the layup.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look. Just couldn't knock it in.
Slams it in.
2 points.
Phoenix is leading Toronto by a score of 18-15. Bledsoe in possession. Puts it home with a slam.
The assist
For the Raptors, the young Jonas Valanciunas, he's got a world of potential. It's time for him to start putting up some big numbers, Jeff.
Mike, he's a very capable offensive player. Got good hands. He could score around the bucket. Where he needs to really focus in, as does the whole Toronto team, is how do they improve defensively. Valanciunas has had his difficulties in defending pick and rolls. Like a lot of big guys, he's got to continue to grow in that area.
Slams it down.
2 points.
Webb fires away from downtown. Nene the rebound. He's averaging 9 boards per game this season. Phoenix is leading Toronto by a score of 20-19. DeRozan fires with 3 on the 24. Morris the rebound. Bledsoe into the front court. Just on the way to the rim. Gets it to go. +1. The block called against Valanciunas. And he'll head to the line with a chance to complete a 3-point play.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot and now shoot a free throw.
And we're going to have a timeout. The Raptors down by 4. Jeff, you always talk about leadership in an organization. General Manager Masai Ujiri, head coach Dwayne Casey, they really have done a good job gaining some stability for this organization.
And it was so important. They were languishing for so long. To build and solidify a roster that can win, they've done that. They've got cornerstone-type players in DeMar DeRozan. They've really re-energized their fan base. I just love what the Toronto Raptors are doing in the country up north.
And a nice finish at the basket. He's the league's top scorer this season.
The ball movement in this game has been phenomenal, forcing a lot of defensive rotations and ultimately a lot of passes leading to direct scores.
Phoenix is leading Toronto by a score of 25-24. Webb able to knock it down.
2 points. The assist from number 2.
Lowry into the front court. For 2. Morris the rebound. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game this season. He curls to the rim. It's good.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
The assist from number 16.
The big new acquisition for the Raptors, Jeff, obviously Damari Carroll. What a great year he had for the Hawks last season. He could do a lot of good things for this team.
Absolutely. They needed a starting small forward. They went out day 1 of the free agent period, and they got it done. It was a great get for Dwayne Casey and his team.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Sets up the defender with the up and under. Puts it in. That's a two-pointer. And Nene with 8 points here in the first.
That hoop right there, beautiful footwork in combination with the up and under move.
Tries it again. Nails it. He's the league's top scorer this season.
You can tell both of these teams are completely unselfish with the basketball. Look at the assist total, and you can tell that both teams have learned very well that sharing is the true joy in this game.
Fires from downtown. Misses from the perimeter.
He's a great shooter, but he could have driven the ball into the paint and made a play for his teammates.
Oh, that's a devastating dunk in his face.
That was a great dunk right there, Mike. Man, he really threw it down hard.
Adjusting on the shot. He's fouled, and he'll head to the line for the second time tonight.
I really like when I see a team play smart offensive basketball. Get the ball to their great free throw shooter, get him in an aggressive attacking mode, create the contact, and get 2 free throws.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Phoenix is leading Toronto by a score of 35-30. For 2. Lowry's shot misses the mark. Webb for 2. Puts it up. For the layup. Count it. And the foul. And now it's 1 free throw to finish off a 3-point play. Knocks down the free throw, and that completes the 3-point play. Strong at the rim. 16. Final seconds, he'll just fire it up. So that'll end the first quarter. The Suns up by 4. First quarter complete as we get set to start the second one. Boy, the offensive efficiency very high.
I know, it was back and forth, back and forth. Great pace to the game. This is the type of game I love to watch, but hated to do.
The assist from number 3, Brandon Knight.
Grant from downtown, and the rebound taken by Chandler. He's among the league leaders in rebounding this season. Webb fires it up again, gets it to go, and it's a 7-point lead for Phoenix.
And what you're seeing here is both teams being very unselfish with the basketball. The assist total in this game is remarkable for both teams.
Finds a space and takes the wide open 3. DeRozan shot from downtown won't go. The 2 defenders converge, puts it down. A 9-0 run for the Suns.
The assist from number 12, T.J. Warren.
Tries the reverse layup off the mark from point-blank range.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look. He just missed it.
They want to discuss things. Time for a full timeout.
You can't allow teams in the NBA to go on extended runs. You've got to use your timeouts wisely. This was a good one.
So you must act now. Visit our
Grant
website for
draws the double. Here's the screen. DeRozan on the drive. Here's an interception. Chandler looking to dupe the defense, draws the double team. Nice job drawing the foul. It's called against Grant. Picks up his first personal.
Foul number 3 for the Phoenix.
Oops, missed the first one.
Tyson Chandler to the line for 2.
Oh, he misses them both. Grant walks it across to the basket. Misfires.
Poise and precision will get you a better quality shot than that. That's a bailout shot. That's a, I'm going to try to get us back in and be a hero type of shot.
Webb's denied, and he draws the foul. And he'll head to the line for the third time tonight.
He's been automatic from the free throw line tonight. He hasn't missed yet.
Knocks down the first one. Able to convert on both free throws. Gets to the rim, knocks down the shot. The Raptors down by 11.
We're seeing a lot of offensive energy on the floor from both of these teams with terrific ball movement.
Puts it up. There's the whistle. Lucas Nogueira picks up his first personal of the night. And he'll head to the line for the fourth time tonight.
That's good, sound, solid basketball right there. You go strong to the basket, you get fouled, and now you have a great free throw shooter shooting free throws.
And he makes them both. Patterson for 3. And that's his 5th rebound of the game. Sloppy pass intercepted by DeRozan. To the rim, gets it to go. He's shooting 66% from the field.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Goes to the goal. Brandon Knight with a nice look.
Right from the start here in the first half, they've made a conscious effort to move the basketball around and get quality shots.
Loses control. It's a loose ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball. Turnover on the pass. Shoots it for 2. His jump shot won't go. Grant against Knight. DeRozan for 2, shoots away. Shot won't go.
Hey, that's a tough shot right there. Solid team defense forcing the miss.
In the paint, draws the foul. It's called against Nogueira, and he'll head to the line for the 5th time tonight.
Hey, good offense is about getting the ball in your best players' hands in their best spots. And then all the great offensive players have a knack for drawing fouls. This great free throw shooter has earned his way to the charity stripe, and that's smart basketball.
And this one ends here. The final score is 113 to 108. for Jeff.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors emerged victorious after a tight finish. The statistic that see
Player of the game.
And for the stat geeks, here's a look at his numbers.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
These are the scores from around the league. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.